What has become known as Michigan Stonehenge is not really a henge at all. The site that is in Grand Traverse Bay in Traverse City, Michigan, that newspaper reporters termed Michigan Stonehenge when it was first released to the press, does have a stone circle, but for the most part, after the circle, the stones are lined up in almost a straight line that stretches out for over a mile. It's more likely that these structures were used in ancient hunting of caribou. They referred to them as caribou hunting corridors, very similar to the ancient desert kites that are found in Africa and Europe. Dr. Mark Hawley from Northwestern Michigan University, a professor of underwater archaeology, was the one who discovered it, and they have kept the exact location of it secret, partly out of respect for the local Grand Traverse Band of Ottawa and Chippewa tribes, but also to prevent any accidental destruction. It's 40 feet underwater. It's in such a huge area. Grand Traverse Bay is 32 miles long. It ranges from 7 to 10 miles wide and is up to 620 feet deep in spots. Where the site is located, it's reported that it's 40 feet underwater, but when it was built, it was before Grand Traverse Bay was formed. Somewhere around 9,000 years ago, about 2,000 years after the end of the Ice Age, before the water level reached today's current levels. At that time, they would have been on dry land, and the ancient tribes who lived here at the time were using them in the hunting of caribou and other large game, is the most likely explanation for it. But here's the really interesting thing. Dr. John O'Shea from the University of Michigan has been working on a very similar site found on the other side of Michigan in Lake Huron. And he was the one that concluded that these structures are perfect for caribou hunting corridors. The exact location of his has been kept a secret as well, for the same reasons. And there's an even larger one that runs all the way up into Ontario that they have a weird name for, but it's the largest Neolithic hunting site that's found in the Great Lakes region. They have found many different artifacts around these sites and get vastly different ages from it, but I think that means that they were not only built and inhabited over a long period of time, but re-inhabited like a lot of other places around the globe over time. These sites are truly amazing and show that Neolithic man in the Americas was here and that they were capable of great things. The site that Dr. Hawley found, the one that we've termed the Michigan Stonehenge, has the first rock that they found was the one that we featured in our first video about it, the Mastodon stone. They were using sonar looking for underwater shipwrecks when they came across the stone, and once they found the Mastodon stone, or the one with the Mastodon carving in it, what they think's a Mastodon, they continued doing their search and they mapped out the rest of the site. But it's just truly amazing that our ancestors from 9,000 years ago could move these stones, get them from where they were at and transport them, and then use them in the way that they did. It's just truly amazing to me. It's just one more of the interesting ancient structures in the Americas.